We're going walkies then. Go in. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't need my boots. They're upstairs. Trainers. Trainers will do.
Morning everyone. It's a very cold day in Yorkshire.
Freezing today. I thought spring was on its way, but it's not. No, we're both black. So like we're going robbing as well, don't we? We're not going robbing, by the way. We are walking Jameson, aren't we? And aren't we? I spoke to you like the dog then. And we're going to talk to you about a story which people keep asking about, and it's an incredible, crazy, ridiculous story.
Is it?
Of how we met. Well, yeah, because if I don't put that, no one's going to watch it, are they? So the title has probably been blown out beyond all proportion, but that's fine because this is YouTube and it's what we do. We're already one bag down, so
not a heavy one.
People do a bag count now of yeah, but yeah, so it's another walking and talking video, which are my favourite ones actually because they're really easy to film, really easy to edit, and they generally get way more views than any of the videos that I spend loads of time putting loads of effort and graft into.
Yeah, that's true.
So it works really, really well. So first of all, how are you? I want to get back to normality now. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, it's like 1 minute we're on, 1 minute we're off.
Yeah, it's
work-wise.
It's just not amazing, is it? To be fair, let's get through this predicament.
So we've got a couple of
this one
dogs.
here, brilliant. Come on, you. Get him off there.
Come on. No.
Come on, off there. Yeah, I must admit, I'm getting really, really bored of this whole... It sounds awful, doesn't it, because people are losing their lives, but it's...
I know, we're trying to do as much on the house before I do go back to work.
Yeah, when are you expecting that?
So, we know that we can do outdoor table service from the 12th of April, so obviously we're going to be needed back in some form.
Yeah.
But I can't see it being anything like full-time until June, really.
No, I think it is probably going to be, it's the summer, isn't it? And hopefully, my birthday's end of July, so hopefully we can get something sorted for then.
Priorities.
That's my main priority, realistically. So, speaking of work, how did we meet? Now, we did a video not long ago, if you want to see it, on our quite embarrassing job history, or my embarrassing job history. Laura's was quite cool, actually. And it got to the point where...
Well, I started first.
Go on.
I was front of house manager at the golf club.
Yep, where I currently reside and have resided.
And you remember going for like your, well, not an interview I suppose, but...
No, my first day.
When you brought your mates to the golf club and I served you biscuits.
I played golf. It wasn't really a work thing, I just played golf, which is generally all I do anyway, to be fair. So, but yeah, it was, so Laura was front of house manager at the golf club. We'd both come out of relationships, should I say. We'll not go too far into that.
No.
Not a great one, but anyway. And then we just kind of got talking about how life and stuff, and then, I mean, the golf club was an interesting place for you, wasn't it? In that,
no, I think like we just saw each other every day, didn't we? I suppose that's how it started. And
this is why I've called this video the crazy story of how we met, because we're basically another statistic of people who meet at work and end up getting together. And
you've got all the members' dinners, the captains' events, and all that kind of stuff.
I think it's something like 30% of people meet in a workplace, don't they, and end up getting married and stuff. So
do they?
Yeah, so really we are
That's
just another statistic. I've literally pulled that out of the blue, so I don't know. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Right, before we're rudely interrupted. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, Laura, what have we got to...
Like, subscribe.
And there's a reason, we keep saying this, but we can't show you these cool designs until we get to 10,000, and it's... So, I mean, I should be showing you these, really, but they're obviously my merch, if you want them, but this one's going to be a bit more sarcastic, I think. Oh, you know, I've always wanted to sit on that bench. Oh, it's a bit wet, actually. I'll sit there anyway. So, that's going to fall off that wall. If it does, what's behind there? It's a soft landing anyway. Oh, you sitting here, mate? So, yeah, basically, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? It was...
Sorry.
No, you're all right. Is something keeping you?
No, I've just got to go to work this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, at least you can get into work. Yeah, and we actually... It was a funny one because, obviously, with working together as well, we didn't really want people knowing initially, did we?
No.
So it was a really funny... Oh, I've crossed my leg there. That looked really weird.
But I'll tell you a funny story.
Go on.
I think we'd only been on one date. And then I got called into the...
It was a great date as well.
Yeah.
Great date, wasn't it?
We went into Harrogate, didn't we?
Yeah, I did really well there.
You did.
Everyman. Where else did we go?
Cocktails.
Cocktails, Everyman, and then drove home after 15.
Betty's.
No, I didn't really, but Betty's, that was the one. Betty's really good.
And then I got called into the secretary's office.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Is there something you want to tell me?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No."
It's really got nothing to do.
And then she
I'm
went,
cold here.
"Oh,
Can we keep moving? Sorry.
I'm
pleased
one
that...
thing you need to learn is that the people say is you cut me off all the time.
I'm cold though.
Come on, I'll finish my story elsewhere.
It's a lovely view, like looking from the bench out into... Funny, because we used to live the other side of that big
Yeah, you'd want to
pole.
live in one of them houses, wouldn't you?
Yeah, lovely views from those. Right.
And she said, if we all know about you and James. And I was like, "What about me and James?"
Yeah.
She was like, "Well, you know, it's been mentioned at the board meetings." And I was
Yeah.
like, "What?"
Is it amazing how golf clubs have...
Such a gossiping place.
Yeah, like...
And then you didn't, not one person said anything to you.
No, people know better
One
because
person.
I'm quite... short-tongued? Is that the...
Sharp tongue.
Sharp-tongued, that's it. Quite short-tempered when it comes to personal life and
Well,
things
you're
like
quick, aren't
that.
you,
Yeah, I'm quite banterous, some people would say. But yeah, really, but we did, to be honest...
And then what gave it away is that you were going to Spain
Yeah.
to see your mum and dad, and you asked me to go with you, so obviously we were both in Spain at the same time.
Yeah, but we did keep... I mean, they said this, that, well, we all know, and we kept it from people for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Realistically, we did a good job of keeping it. Nothing impromptu happened at the workplace before you get in the comments. Nothing like that ever happened. But very much, yeah, just weird how people felt like they had a right to know.
Mum and dad.
Yeah, then I moved in with Laura's mum and dad, so which was quite cool. Then, like, speaking of Spain, so one of our first holiday, our first trip was to go and visit mum and dad in Spain.
First time I'd ever met them, I flew to Spain.
And it was fantastic.
And stayed with them for 5 days.
We sat by the 18th green at a golf course, and should we continue this or should we? I might give it a second. Yeah. I don't think he likes in here. He like runs to get out. Doesn't like the dark. Anyway, so we sat by the 18th green at this golf course in Spain, and Laura's like, "Is that your mum and dad?" So mum and dad were playing
I'm not really
golf.
that nervous. I'm not really a nervous person, but you were winding me up.
And every person that came for the green, she was like, "Is that your mum and dad?" I was like, "Nope." "Is that your mum and dad?" "Nope." And then I'd had a lot of beer, hadn't I, by that point? Like, you're on holiday, aren't you, first day?
We'd been on the plane, I suppose. As well.
And then she ended up saying no. And then mum and dad came off the green. She said, "Is that your mum and dad?" I was like, "No." And they were waving to me. And I was, "Oh, they're waving." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know people. I've been quite a few times." Next thing, my dad walks behind her and goes, "You must be Laura."
All right.
And she was like, "You told me it was really..." You probably had to be there, actually, but I feel like I've given a good account.
It was just a bit of a shock.
Yeah, good account of the story. And was that the same trip you smashed a ball into the house that they now live in?
No.
Was that a different trip?
That was early on. They didn't live there then.
No, but you hit it in there before they lived there.
Oh yeah, but we'd been a few times.
Yeah. And that's really the story of Laura's initial golfing prowess, which
we met.
is actually getting a lot better. How are you finding it? I was hoping we'd go into work this afternoon and give you a bit of a lesson, but you're busy now.
I've got to go post 600 letters.
By hand?
Fold stuff.
Do you know I used to have a paper hand? I'd be good at that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to make the 3 o'clock post, so I'll have to do the rest tomorrow, but...
Can I just lob them all in the post box?
No, you've got to frank them.
Who's Frank?
Franking machine.
I feel like we're deviating off story. So basically...
But I have more glamorous jobs than that, guys. It's just that something needs doing today, and there's only me that knows how to do it.
Yeah. But basically, guys, that's the story of how we met. I think it's cool, like in the sense that...
Yeah, and then you got like the whole schoolboy with all the members. I suppose it wasn't really...
Yeah, but that's just typical golf clubs. People, if anyone here works at a golf club, you'll know that the members love to gossip, don't they? And they love to prize into stuff that's none of their business.
And it didn't last long after that. I moved.
Yeah, you went, didn't you? Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
And you love it now, don't you?
Yeah.
So...
What, being with you or my new job?
Both. So all's well that ends well. But guys, that is the story of how we met. We're going to continue on our walk now, and just this is what we do at the moment, isn't it? Just not do a lot.
That's when you used to tell me that you cooked every meal for me. Lured me into a false sense of security.
Beans on toast is quite underrated.
No, you made chicken pie.
I did make chicken pie. I was good at chicken pie, wasn't I?
We made a lot of Joe Wicks.
Yeah.
Leaning 15s.
Now it's just KFC. So Laura, do you want to lead us out?
So that is how we met everyone. So you can all, hopefully we've answered a few of your questions there. If there's anything else you want to know, let us know. We'll do a little quick video.
And also, I've not got that £20 back off you.
No, it was mine.
No, I definitely, because I got 3 in a row, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, go on.
But the other morning I did go down and do like three putts.
Did you get any in?
No.
Oh. All right, lead us out.
All right, we'll see you in 2 days' time.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Also leave us a like. We really want to get this merch out to you.
Yeah, I'm turning Off Course into an actual brand, you know.
Good.
Bye.